Sikhs are the bearers of both devotion, power, Miri Piri, Shastra, Shastra and Dek Dek. While it is mandatory for a Sikh to be a practitioner of Nam Bani, it is also mandatory for him to be a practitioner of Dek. Today in this program we will discuss about the history and challenges of the Kirpan among Sikh weapons in detail. The 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji gave many names to the sword such as Kirpan, Talwar, Khag, Kharg, Astuj, Sri Sahib, Kard Shamsheer, Teg, Pavani, Sri Pagoti, As, Sirohi, Sap, etc. All these weapons are of a specific shape with some differences. In Gurmat, the names Kirpan and Sri Sahib are mostly prevalent. The special name of Guru Gobind Singh Ji's sword is Sri Sahib. Manji Vashaye ta parve rakha, Sri Sahib naam khande ka rakha. The Kirpan was also given special respect because it is included in the 5 kakars, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji respected it by calling it Yeh Hamare Peer. Sangat ji, if we talk about the literal meaning of the Kirpan, then the Kirpan means the house of grace, the abode of mercy, the gracious, the merciful and so on. Apart from this, other meanings are also found such as whoever throws grace, who does not have mercy while wielding it, etc. The Kirpan is for protecting the religion and destroying enemies, the wicked and the oppressors. Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji described the Supreme Lord as a sword bearer. Sri Astujo karyo racha तथा खड़ग केत में शरण तिहारी. Similarly, Bhai Gurdas Ji described the Supreme Lord as holding a sword and destroying the wicked with a sword. सिर केस तार गए खड़ग को सब दुष्ट पछारा. While examining the context of the Kirpan, it is found that the importance of keeping weapon has been prevalent since the time of Guru Nanak Sahib Ji. According to Bhai Gurdas Ji, during the journey of Makkah, Guru Nanak Dev Ji had a stick in his hand. There is another testimony related to the possession of weapons by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. When Guru Nanak Pasha Ji visited Dhanpur town in present-day Assam, he gifted his spear as a symbol to the famous sources Noor Shah and the devotees there. Guru Sahib Ji's contemporaries Sikhs Baba Buddha Ji, Bhai Gurdas Ji, Bhai Paraga Ji, Bhat Kirat Ji, etc. were rich in weapons knowledge. The swords of Baba Buddha Ji and Bhai Gurdas Ji are adorned at Sri Akal Takht Sahib. When Himanyu came to Guru Angad Pasha Ji after being defeated by the king Sher Shah Suri, Guru Sahib Ji did not even look at Himanyu for a moment. Himanyu got angry and grabbed his sword. Then Guru Sahib Ji said that where the sword should have been drawn, it was not drawn there. It can be understood from these words of Guru Sahib Ji that from the beginning there was no negative view towards weapons in Sikhism. Rather, weapons have been an integral part of Sikhs from the beginning. There is also a testimony in history about Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji that when Guru Sahib Ji went to village Mau for his marriage, he showed his skills of horse riding and spear throwing there. When the 6th Guru Sri Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji assumed the Guruship, he wore 2 swords about which Tadi Bhai Natha Ji and Bhai Abdullah Ji presented it well. दो तलवारी बद्दियां एक मीरी दी एक पीरी दी एक अजमत दी एक राज दी एक राखी करे वजीर दी. Apart from this, Guru Sahib Ji ordered all the Sikh Sangat to bring weapons, horses, etc. for the Guru's darshan henceforth, which is mentioned in Guru Bilas Pasha. हुक्मनामे दिन दुत्ती लिखाए, श्री गुरु देसन देश पठाए, ऐसे बचन या मैं लिखे पेट शस्त्र है ले आए. Sri Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji named Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji because he was a sword-wielding person. Thus, the tradition of always carrying a weapon started from the time of Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. This was not a sudden change, but its elements can be seen from the time of Guru Nanak Pasha Ji, and this tradition continued even further. After Baisakhi of 1699 AD, every Amritdhari Sikh became a permanent weapon bearer. According to Mahima Prakash, written by Swarup Das Palla, the 10th Guru ordered all the Sangat to take the sword. सब दोसन मो हुक्म पठाया, खंडे की पहल फरमाया, सिंह संध्या कर नाम बुलावो, जपो अकाल सदा सुख पावो, आचार्य वीर पंथ प्रभ किया, देख देख दोने तिन दिया। After administering Amrit, Guru Gobind Singh Ji ordered every Sikh not to have darshan without kesh and kirpan. Eh mor agya suno he pyare, bina kesh tegang devo na didare. Not only this, Guru Sahib Ji gave the status of peer to the Shastras. As kirpan khando khadg tuk tabar artir, sahib srohi sehti yeh hamare peer. Every day the Guru Sikh prays daily to fulfill the purpose of the sent soldier, begging for the words of the Khalsa. जहाँ जहाँ खालसा जी साहिब, तहाँ तहाँ रक्षा रियायत, देख देख फतेह, बिरद की पैज, पंथ की जीत, श्री साहिब जी सहाय. It is also very important here that the sixth prayer begins with Sri Bhagauti ji सहाय वार Sri Bhagauti ji की पाशे दसवीं. After the birth of Guru Khalsa Panth, the sword-wielding Khalsa fought wars in the 18th century. The entire period after 1850 AD was one of struggle for the Sikh Panth. The British government, with the intention of ruling Punjab, banned the wearing of Sikh kirpan to destroy the war skills of the Sikhs. Within 6 weeks of the British occupation of Punjab, the Sikhs were instructed to deposit their kirpans and other weapons. According to a report, in the year 1850-51 AD, about 1,20,000 weapons were confiscated from the Sikhs, most of which were kirpans. The British government enacted a law, the Indian Arms Act 1878, on 1st October to ban the kirpan and other weapons. This act imposed some restrictions such as restriction on making, altering and selling kirpan without a license, restriction on import and export without a license, power to stop transportation, restriction on being armed without a license, restriction on possessing weapons without a license, etc. In protest against this, Vidata Singh Teer also published a poetry collection Teer Tang, which was confiscated by the British government. The Akalis also organized a Kirpan Da Morcha in 1922 AD for the freedom to wear the kirpan. Seeing such a struggle of the Akali Sikhs, the government finally had to compromise with the Sikhs and the ban on wearing the kirpan was lifted on some conditions. Even in independent India, the issue of wearing the kirpan by the Sikhs kept arising. For example, the month of November 2024, Amritdhari Sikh employees were prevented from wearing the kirpan on duty at Amritsar Airport, the stronghold of Sikhs. Similarly, Amritdhari Sikhs were banned from wearing the kirpan while on duty at all the airports of the country. In India, other issues related to kirpans have come to the fore, like ban on sitting in exams, wearing kakars, ban on Sikhs wearing kirpans entering restaurants, the issue of a Gursikh girl wearing a kirpan in a Rajasthan judicial paper in violation of the constitution, ban on Sikh students wearing turbans and kirpans in a school in Bareilly, etc. Number of issues have been seen regarding Sikh kakars and kirpans. Apart from this, Sikhs have faced challenges regarding kirpans and turbans many times abroad. For example, in April 2024, a case was registered in Italy for putting Sri Sahib on a Sikh. Similarly, at different times, Sikhs in different countries removed the restrictions on wearing kakars due to their struggle, but still such issues regarding kirpans or kakars continue to arise. Such issues arising abroad depend on the tendency of the law, which would be resolved with time, but such issues arising in India challenge the religious freedom of the constitution. This was opposed from time to time by the Shromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee, following which a petition was filed in the Supreme Court, in response to which the Supreme Court said to file a petition in the affected areas. According to the Sikh Code of Conduct, in the section on Amrit Sanskar, this item is recorded that there can be no limit to the length of the sword. Apart from this, according to the explanation 1 of Article 25(2) of the Right to freedom of religion of the Constitution of India, wearing and carrying of kirpans shall be deemed to be included in the profession of the Sikh religion. So after this discussion, it can be understood that the Sikhs have never been treated leniently by the contemporary governments regarding the kirpan. Sikhs have always had to face the challenges regarding the kirpan, and they are still facing them today. But Guru Sikh always guarding the words of the Guru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.